This is the lounge.
Charming, charming. Such a cozy little room. And such pretty furniture.
Me and Jack like it, you know. Handy place to sit in and listen to the radiogram.
Oh, have you got a radiogram, a car and a piano?
Why, of course, Aunt Jane. You simply must have a radio set nowadays. And it's so nice for me when Jack's away at business. I even make him move it into the kitchen, so that I can listen to it while I cook. What do you think of our little nest, Aunt Jane?
I think it is wonderful, my dear. The furniture and the car and the piano and the fridge and the radio, it is wonderful, really wonderful.
And we owe it all to you.
Yes, Jill, that is what worrying me.
Worrying you, Aunt Jane?
Yes. That check I gave you for your wedding present, it was only £200. I did not put 2,000 by mistake.
Why, no, Aunt Jane. What on earth made you think that?
Well, that is alright. But I still don't altogether understand. This house it is very lovely but doesn't it cost a great deal for rent.
Rent? Oh, no, we don't pay rent.
But, Jack, if you don't pay rent, you'll get turned out into the street. And that would never do. You, Jill and the baby to think of now, you know.
No. Aunt Jane. You misunderstood me. We don't pay because the house is ours.
Yours.
Why, yes. You just pay £10 and it's yours.
You see, Aunt Jane, we realized how uneconomic it is to go on paying rent year after year, when you can buy and enjoy a home of your own for £10, and a few quarterly payments, of course. Why be Mr. Tenant when you can be Mr. Owner?
I see. There is something in that. Even so, you must be getting on very well to keep up the place like this.
Oh, he is, Aunt Jane. Why, only last year he had a 5-shilling rise. Didn't you, Jack?
Of course, that was nothing, really. I'm expecting 10 this Christmas.
Jack, I just thought of something. That car, is it yours?
Of course it's ours.
All yours.
Well, no, not exactly all.
How much of it?
Oh, I should say, the steering wheel and one of the tires and about 2 of cylinders. But don't you see, that's the wonderful thing about it.
I don't see anything wonderful about it.
But there is Aunt Jane. You see, although we could never buy a car outright, we can enjoy all the pleasures of motoring for a mere £5 down.
And the rest by installments, I suppose.
Exactly.
Exactly. And what about the radio, what is it?
Well, that's the...
And the piano.
Well, of course.
And the furniture.
I am afraid so.
I suppose all you own is this slag.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, it's that one.
And the rest belongs to Mr. Sage, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, I am not going to sit on Mr. Sage's part for anyone. Now tell me, how much do all these installments come to?
Well, actually it's £7 8 and 8 pence a week.
Good heavens. And how much do you earn?
As a matter of fact, that is £6.
But that is absurd. How can you pay £7 8 and 8 pence out of £6?
Oh, that's easy. You see, all you have to do is borrow the rest of the money for the payment from Thrift and Providence Trust Corporation.
They're only too glad to loan you any amount you like, on note of hand alone.
And how do you propose to pay that back?
Oh, that's easy, too. You just pay it back in installments.
Installments.
Aunt Jane. Is anything the matter? Would you like to lie down?
Lie down. Do you suppose I am going to trust myself in a bed that belongs to Mr. Sage, or Marks and Spencer, or somebody? No, I am going home.
Oh, must you really go?
I think it would be better.
I will drive you to the station.
What? Travel in a car that has only one tire? No thank you, I will take the bus.
Well, of course, if you feel like that about it.
Now, I am sorry if I sounded rude, but really I am shocked to find the way you are living. I have never owned a penny in my life cash down, that is my motto and I want you to do the same. Now look, here is a little check I was meaning to give you, anyway. Suppose you take it and pay off just one of your bills, so that you can say one thing belongs to you.
Thank you, Aunt Jane. It's very nice of you.
There. Now I must be going.
I will see you to the bus anyway.
Goodbye, Aunt Jane, and thanks so much for the present.
Goodbye, my dear.
Oh, nurse. I want you to run and post this money for me. I will look after baby while you are gone.
Certainly, madam.
Well, Aunt Jane has gone. What a tartar. Still, she did leave us a bit on account. How much was it?
£10.
Phew. That's great. We can pay off the next 2 months on the car with that.
I'm afraid we can't.
Why ever not?
You see, I have already sent it off for something else. Nurse has just gone to post it.
Well, that's all right. Who have you sent it to?
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin. What on earth possessed you to do that?
There. Now you are going to be angry with me.
I'm not angry. But why waste good money on the doctor? Doctors don't expect to get paid anyway.
But you don't understand.
Understand what?
Why? Just one more installment and baby's really ours.